It's me, Liz Yuille from Old Stables Craft. How are you today? Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. If you're in the UK, it's a bank holiday. We get an extra day on Monday, so we're probably going to get rain because it's the UK and bank holidays equal rain in the UK. Anyway, it's Saturday, so that means it's Simple Stamping Saturday, and I have a proper simple stamping video for you today. So 3 cards, all inspired from the same basic design, but stepped up each time. So let me flip the camera down and I will show you what we're making. Well, I'll show you what we're making it with to start with. So I have got the Leaf Collection background stamp, and Simply Said is a really good, inexpensive sentiment stamp set. We've got Let's Celebrate, Yay, Thinking of You, Thank You, Happy Birthday, Miss You, Thanks, Hello, Happy Birthday, Just a Note. So it covers all sorts of occasions, be they happy or be they sad or be they celebratory or whatever. Just Because is addressed as well. So if you're looking for a really good basic sentiment set that's, as I say, inexpensive, let me check the price because I want to say it's £16. Let me find the index of stamp sets, page 19. Oh, and I think it comes in all the languages. Page 19, no, 19, here we go. It's in, not available in Dutch, but it's in English, French and German, and it is indeed £16 or 21 euros. So it's a really good price point. The Leaf Collection is, let me find that for you, page 90, and is also £19, is £19 and 25 euros. So 16, 19, 21, 25. So, as ever, my first project uses a note card and envelope, and I'm using 1 ink colour, and this is today's project. So we've just got the background stamp as a background, surprise, surprise, with just a strip of basic white card. You could use one of your note cards for that. This actually is just a scrap that I had lying around. And then for the envelope, I have stamped the flap. It's not terribly easy to get right the way up to the fold, but it works. So that's what we're making. This is my blank card. Let me grab some, sorry, they're bright pink, some post-its or sticky notes or whatever we're going to call them. There are brands that are not post-it note available. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Liz Yuille. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK, although I do work across, sorry, I'm looking for some scrap. I had some scrap on my desk, now I can't find it. Let me grab a piece of this. So I work across the UK and Europe. And today I am taking part in an Instagram hop that is European wide. And we're using, or our theme is in colours. So I'm using Summer Splash. I will be using other in colours later, but at the moment I'm using Summer Splash. It's a really nice colour. It's a cousin to Pool Party and Coastal Cabana. So I'm just going to ink up my stamp. Now I have learnt that one of the things you need to be aware of is that you don't end up with lines across your leaves, because they will transfer to your card. I think I have got that pretty well done. Now this is the large F block. It is quite unwieldy. If you've got a stamp positioning tool, use that. But as we don't actually sell one at the moment, I'm just using my fists and my elbow, and apparently I've picked up yet more dimensional backings. So I'm just giving it a really good press, and as I say, I use my elbow particularly having spent, I mean, I'm filming this in advance and I was at the gym this morning and my wrists were fairly well knackered by the end of it. We were doing chest exercises, which means lots of bar presses. Words are difficult sometimes. Now, do remember that until the end of the month, there is an amazing starter kit offer where you get the usual amazing offer, yay, of £130 or €175 of product for £99 or €129. But you also, just going to move these over to my envelope, you will also get a mixed pack of the new in colour paper, well, card, the 6x6 designer series paper in the in colour, the ink pads, and the Stampin' Right markers. The value is £78.25 or €100. So it's an amazing offer, and it's still only £99 or €129, and you get free shipping. So if you missed the free shipping earlier in the week and you're kicking yourself now because of that, don't. You can get free shipping on your starter kit and get masses of value in your starter kit. I mean, it's silly amounts. So I've inked it up again, and again I'm just going to do a kind of load, aim, fire, and use my elbow again. As I say, if you've got a stamp positioning tool for background stamps, I would say that is the way to go. But otherwise you can use your lovely F block. Fingers crossed. Yes! Perfect! And I managed to get up to the crease. Woohoo! So that obviously needs to be cleaned, so I will pop that to one side for that to happen. That's my envelope. Don't need those anymore. What I do need is a scrappity scrap of paper, and I've got the thanks stamp from this set, which is this one. So it's one of the script, and that's another thing that's really nice. You've got script and you've got a typeface, so it's not just one font. You've got two. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had more than two. I apologise if you can hear what sounds like lawns being mown, because you can. Hubby is mowing his lawn, and that's just out there. So apologies if you can hear that. Right, okay, so I'm just going to grab my snips, which I have, of course, buried somewhere. Oh, under the stamp sets. Of course I have. So I'm just going to do that, and although this is at an angle, I'm just going to make sure it's the same angle, because it may not be. Oh, actually it's not bad. I will, however, I think bring it a little bit closer to the S. So if you take the other piece of card and just lay it over, you can use that same angle, and you end up with an exact angle. So the same each end. Now, I know normally I don't use dimensionals, but I wanted to use a sentiment, and unless I did it in black, sorry, I'm looking for some dimensionals that I'd specifically put out. There they are, underneath the sticky notes. I wanted to stick to just the one ink pad for this, and the only way I think I could have got the sentiment to stand out would have been to do it in black, which is a bit stark for this particular project. So these are just little edge pieces from my dimensionals. Please, please, please don't put them in the bin. They are dimensional. So let's use them. Let's fold the card. And then I can show you my two stepped up versions. They're both stepped up in somewhat different ways. Oh, and I must So in the description bar, I will put a link to the lady who inspired me with this project. On Instagram, Stamping Through the Catalogue Challenge are currently using this stamp set, and look at that. Isn't that just the most amazing card? It's beautiful, and it was, you'll see from this when I show you the other versions, that that's where I got the inspiration. And that is her Instagram handle. I am not even going to begin to try and pronounce it, but I will put it on in the description bar and over on my website, and when I post this on Instagram it will be in there as well, because this will be, well, not this, but these will be the project that I share for our hop, which goes live about now as well. So at about noon, the hop goes live. So first stepped up version is this one, and this you can probably see the inspiration. So I've got these slightly vintaged edges, I've got some thread, I've got, this is actually the new tab punch, which is this one. Now you can get this as a die. I like a punch because they're quick, but that's what it is, and I just cut it in half. And then I've got, this is crumb cake, and I think this is a retired punch, sorry, but there are dies you can use. And the shimmer dots, hopefully you can see those, and I've layered it onto a layer of basic white and then onto the card. There's some ribbon, some of the Summer Splash ribbon, this, which I've just cut down the middle and just used half, and then some linen thread which I've done double and just added that on. So that's my first project. My second one, and I don't think I'm going to have time, but not for Saturday anyway, but you can actually make 5 of these because they are the same design but stamped 5 times, 1 in each of the colours, and then I've cut the bits out that I want for my mosaic. Excuse me. And this is all popped up on dimensional, and it's just straight onto a piece of basic white light, so it's onto a piece of basic white that's then onto a white card base, and I have still got the shimmer dots in there. They're just in the dents apart from this one up here. And this time excuse me, although I've still got the ribbon here, I've included the bits that I pulled out, the threads that I pulled out of the ribbon so that I could cut it easily down the middle, in with the linen thread. So we've got this very soft, and they're all cut to different lengths, so I cut 3 different lengths into it. So there we go, those are my 3. So we've got the truly simple 1 colour ink pad, a scrap of white paper and a few dimensionals, or just bits of dimensional. Then this one, which adds in more white and some crumb cake, ribbon, linen thread, and these shimmer dots. I love these shimmer dots. And then this one, which has all of the in colours, fussy cut and kind of layered back. Now, the observant amongst you will see that it's not exactly the same, because when you fussy cut round things, they become bigger. I forgot this. So things that were very close together, as I didn't want them to touch, I had to spread them out a bit. So that's why it's a little bit different. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed seeing those. A thumbs up is always appreciated. If you want to see other videos that I have done, you can find those over on my channel, for those of you who are watching this through my website. If you want to be alerted when I post a new video, you can hit the subscribe button, which is in the bottom right hand corner on YouTube, and if you hit the alert bell, you will get an email to let you know when I have gone live. It doesn't tell you when I've posted, but it does tell you when I've gone live, and then when you log in, it will show you that I've uploaded more videos. So, thank you very much indeed. Have a fantastic rest of your day. If you are in the UK, and I think it's Scotland as well, but it's definitely England and Wales, possibly Northern Ireland. Anyway, if you're having a bank holiday on Monday, I hope it's a good one. Hope the weather is reasonable. And I will see you again on Tuesday for a live, and then another Simple Stamping Saturday next week. So until then, have a fantastic time, and I will see you again, I hope, very soon. Bye for now.